When the vision faded, the prophet felt the pull of gravity once more. The fire of the heavens dimmed into the cool breath of dawn. He opened his eyes upon the same world, yet nothing was the same. The dust beneath his feet glowed faintly, as if remembering the touch of God. The wind carried echoes of angelic song. Every heartbeat seemed a rhythm of the heavens he had left. And the voice of the Eternal came again, not from above, but from within. "Now you have seen the pattern of light," said the Lord, "but the greater mystery awaits you below. For what rises must also return, and the glory of heaven is not complete until it flowers in the earth." The prophet knelt and touched the ground. It trembled, alive. Beneath his fingers, roots pulsed with quiet music. He saw how life flowed through them like veins of fire, and the Lord said, "I hid my wisdom in the soil. Every seed remembers the first creation. It dies, then rises again, as I too shall rise." The prophet watched a single grain split open. From its death came green life. He understood then that resurrection was not a miracle, but a law written into the heart of matter. "Heaven speaks in thunder," said the voice, "but the earth whispers resurrection." He walked to the sea. Its waves shone like molten glass beneath the sun. He heard the pulse of tides as the heartbeat of the world. And the Lord said, "This is my mirror. The waters reflect both heaven and man. They cleanse, they renew, they remember." The prophet saw how rivers carried the dust of mountains to feed the plains where children would laugh. He saw how tears joined the same waters that nourished the trees of paradise. "The sea is not vast for nothing," said the Lord. "It is the memory of my mercy." Night fell, and the prophet built a small fire. The flames rose like tongues of living gold. "This," said the voice, "is the same fire you saw in heaven. It is the breath that gives life, the flame that refines, the light that guides." The prophet reached his hand toward it. The heat did not harm him. He saw in the dancing light the truth of all things, that every soul burns with the same hidden spark, and to live is to guard that flame. "Do not fear the fire," said the Lord. "Fear the darkness that forgets it." The prophet lay upon the earth and breathed, and his breath joined the wind moving through the trees. Then the Lord spoke once more. "Breath is the bridge between heaven and earth. When you breathe, you touch both realms. Inhale the gift of life. Exhale the gift of love." He saw that prayer was not only words, but the act of breathing itself. Each breath a silent hymn, each sigh a note in the eternal song. At sunrise, he walked among the people. He saw a mother feeding her child, a laborer shaping stone, a stranger giving bread to another. And the Lord said, "Here is my final mystery. I dwell not in the heavens alone, but in the living heart of mankind. When you love, you reveal me. When you forgive, you create heaven upon earth." The prophet bowed, for he understood at last. The ladder between realms was not made of gold, but of compassion. Every act of goodness was a step upon it. The prophet spoke to the people. "I have seen the seven heavens and the throne of God. I have seen the fire of creation and the sea of light. But listen, children of the earth. The holiest place is not far away. It is the heart that loves without fear." He looked to the sky and whispered, "The heavens declare his glory, but the earth sings his mercy." And he knew the journey was complete. For the mystery of heaven and earth was never separation. It was unity, woven from love. The voice of the Eternal spoke one final time. Now you understand. Heaven above and earth below are one song. The stars are the notes, and humanity is the chorus. Sing, then, and the worlds shall shine. And as the prophet walked among the people, the air around him shimmered softly. Wherever he went, flowers opened, waters stilled, and hearts remembered the light. Thus ends the book of the mystery of heaven and earth, the revelation of the unity between the unseen and the seen, between the infinite and the mortal, between God and all that lives. For heaven is not far. It breathes through every living thing and waits quietly in the soul that remembers.